it's Wednesday, and I wanted to let you know I'm very impressed with your midterms. I'm still grading them, but they should be done very soon. I have a magazine here that I was published in. It's College Media Review, and actually, I wrote an article about mentoring. I took information from my doctoral dissertation and I sent an email to the editor of the magazine who I'd met at a couple of conferences, so we knew each other. Not well, but we did know one another. And I just basically said, I have an idea on mentoring that I'd like to write for the publication, where I would take research material from my doctorate and also information from some case studies that I observed and that I participated in myself, and write an article talking about establishing a culture of mentoring. So I wrote him just 2 or 3 paragraphs in an email, and he immediately wrote back and said, "You've hit me at the right time. I have a hole in my issue, the winter 2011 issue that's coming out, and if you can get this done in 2 weeks, you'll be in the magazine." So I wanted to throw that out there with you because one concept I hope you're beginning to realize as you move through this course is that it's all about being in the right place at the right time, and then being able to drop everything and complete a project on deadline. I am so impressed that several of you have been published, who have been picked up already for jobs in the freelance world. There are people who do this full time because what has happened that I've noticed is, and I've actually witnessed this with people I know, is that as you do a couple of freelance jobs for a person and they find that they can rely on you, they'll come back to you again repeatedly. And you'll be kept very busy doing freelance work. So there are times in my life where this has been a real viable option for me and one that I have pursued. I've been able to just drop everything and do freelance work for extra money. Then there are other times where I'm just too busy with other commitments, but it is definitely an option. And creating this portfolio of freelance work that you have that you can show others where you've been published and paid to do this work will only benefit you, not only in jobs in the freelance writing world, but I know attorneys and business people who really respect the fact that someone's been published because it shows you're able to work on deadline, write something concisely, research it, and that you're just responsible with your work ethic. So I commend those of you who have been published. If you haven't yet, keep working on it and you will be. And I hope that you're really learning about the entrepreneurial spirit through this course too. Another really good book I recommend is this one called Innovative University. Recently at the faculty retreat, President Ellis shared that with us, and it talks about how universities are changing and why it's so important that universities participate in the online marketplace because people do not have time necessarily to sit in classes for their full degree. Now, some of you are supplementing your degree by taking an online course, and some of you are doing your whole degree as an online experience. But this is a really good book too. So I encourage you as you explore this course and others to keep your mind open to innovative new ideas and ways of doing things because they become the norm. They start off as being something very different and innovative, and before you know it, that's the way we're doing business, which is happening in the freelance marketplace that used to all be hard copy and that has now moved into an online experience. If you have any questions about the work that's due this week, please send me an email. I'm impressed with the work you did this last week. In fact, if you would like this week to take till Monday midnight, that is fine. I know you've had a lot on your plates because the assignments were hefty with the midterm and other work that was due. So feel free to do that this week. Have a great week. Remember, if you need prayer, let me know. God bless.